So, Coach, you came up short in the SUNYAC final, unfortunately, to Plattsburgh, and you were kind of waiting around for an at-large bid from the NCAA. And listen, you're not saying this; I'm saying this. You got hosed. Okay, the team got hosed. Period. All right. But in all honesty and seriousness, how did you and the team react to that?
I think I took it a lot better than the team did.
Yeah.
Because I could see, I mean, I saw it coming. I've been through it on this side of it long enough to where you know kind of how the numbers work, and you can just see the writing on the wall, so to speak, as much as cliche as that sounds. Um, but when the game ended on Saturday, we told the team in the locker room that, we're not giving the end of the season talk today, right? That we are preparing to play, and hopefully we're granted that opportunity. And the players were great. Everybody was upset, obviously, but they were able to remain focused, and they went up and they did their normal post-game routine, and tried to have as much of a normal operation as possible. And then when the numbers flipped that night, after the Colby Middlebury game, that was when it what I thought was going to happen, it happened. And I'm not sure that the players realized it at that point, because there was still another NESCAC game to be played, and there was thought that that might impact the numbers. But when you looked at, the fact that we had, uh, I think we lost 0.75 points in the NPI, on that loss,
That's
and
crazy.
Colby's
That's
loss to Middlebury, I
crazy.
think, cost them 0.51 or something. Um, so again, I'm not a mathematician. I don't understand how all the numbers work, but um, as soon as that flipped Saturday night, I knew we were in a bad spot, and tried to keep the players as positive as possible leading up to Sunday night when the selection show happened. But at the same time, start, letting them at least have a little bit of a cushion to know that, like, this could happen. Even though we're sitting here with three losses on the year with the schedule that we played, um, it was still a very possible outcome to not be included in the tournament. And then when we got the final word, 5 o'clock-ish or so, I think, whenever the NESCAC game ended and the final numbers ran, and you're able to see that on the NCAA site, we were able to let the captains know that, we weren't getting together to watch the selection show. We'd meet the next day, and that was kind of it. So it disappointing, but hopefully, good lessons learned for our younger players. Every day matters, and you got to make sure that you take advantage of the opportunities that you get.